everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bethany and I do motherhood and lifestyle videos here on my channel, so welcome if you're new because I am officially 6 weeks. And I know this may be kind of weird because I am definitely a different shade darker. My skin is a little bit darker. I went on a vacation for a week and I got a little bit of sun. And it's so funny because in my previous bump date, my week 5 bump date, I thought I was 5 weeks along when I made that video. But since I have gone to my doctor's appointment, I have a few things that I need to update you all on. So I had a doctor's appointment May 10th. I got back from my trip on the 7th of May. And I was thinking that I was going to be 7 weeks along to the day according to my cycle and my dates. I thought I was 7 weeks along. My doctor was excited that I was pregnant and he did a bedside ultrasound. And that bedside ultrasound revealed that my gestational sac was only measuring 5 weeks, which scared me a little bit because it really didn't make sense to me why those dates would be off like that. Basically, I have an ultrasound in 2 weeks from now to determine my dating and whether my pregnancy is viable, which is not what I was expecting to hear after my first appointment. It actually left me really scared and really uncertain about things, and I cried all the way home from that appointment. It was so awful. My doctor wasn't super positive because of course he needs to cover his butt and he can't say that everything is fine. But the more people I talk to is that this is totally possible, and sometimes it just takes you a step back to kind of realize like, oh my gosh, my dates were totally off, or I ovulated completely different than I thought, or the egg implanted, a lot later than expected. Who knows? So basically I am making a 6-week bump date now because I don't even have a real timeline of when this baby is due. I'm not really sure what my due date is. I know that it's around late December to early January. So that's the time frame that I'm going to be going with at this moment until I have that next appointment where I get an actual dating ultrasound done. So basically this video is kind of like, oh my gosh, there's some questions up in the air, but we did reveal, which I'm super excited about. We love telling everyone that we're expecting. If you guys haven't checked out my live pregnancy test video, my pregnancy reveal video to my husband, family, and friends, make sure you guys go check out those videos. They're super fun because I was honestly so shocked in that pregnancy test video because honestly, I had no inclinations it was gonna be positive. I felt so silly because I had spent months filming me taking pregnancy tests. Every single time, because I'm like, what if it's positive? I would have been kicking myself if I wouldn't have filmed it. So every time I would film, and that's why I was kind of not as positive and just kind of oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this again. Because if you're trying to conceive, it is a hard journey. It's a really hard journey, and to be able to film yourself every time you take a pregnancy test, and most of the time it was negative. So that was really hard. Yeah, make sure you go check out those videos. They're super fun. Anyways, I'm just gonna get into a few of my symptoms. My stomach is measuring still at around 26.5 inches around, which hasn't changed too much. I am experiencing a lot of bloating, a ton of bloating. I feel like I already have a bump. That's how it feels most of the time. Usually my stomach is pretty flat, but right now I definitely feel and look a little bit like I'm pregnant for sure. It's almost like I kind of want to push it out a little bit more because it's kind of exciting for me because I love to show when I'm pregnant. I really love that. Basically, my symptoms are pretty similar to 3 weeks ago. I'm still feeling really irritable. I feel like my patience is really weighed thin, which I really hate. I really don't like that, and I feel like I just have to apologize all the time for my behavior, which is super annoying. But yeah, being tired is probably my least favorite of the symptoms right now. I yawn all day, every day, and I just feel so worn out. My lightheadedness is so hard. I feel like I'm dizzy all the time. These symptoms are still very similar to the ones I was having a couple weeks ago, and so basically I am not feeling any better. I'm feeling quite sick, and not motion sick or morning sick, that's what I mean. I'm not feeling any morning sickness, but I am feeling really run down. This is the first day that I put on makeup and did my hair, and I've just felt no motivation, no energy to do anything, which is really sad because I just feel like garbage. I am getting a lot of pain, not pain, but like just like some stretching feeling in my uterus. I feel like the baby is growing. This also I experienced with my daughter. I do remember it. Kind of like sharp stretching sort of feeling, some light cramping. It's definitely normal at this stage, and it's still uncomfortable though, don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's basically all of the symptoms I've been having so far. I am thankful for them in a way because it means that, you know, I'm still pregnant, that this baby is growing, hopefully. I'm really anxious about this ultrasound in 2 weeks. I just, it's so hard not to think about it all the time, and just having to wait 2 more weeks for that ultrasound is going to be hard. But if you guys could just send up a little prayer, that would be great. Just that everything is okay, which I'm sure it is. It's just your mind can just play tricks on you, and I hate that. But that's where I'm going to kind of end today's update. It's a little bit short, but at the same time, like, I don't have too much to update you guys on except for the whole appointment. My HCG levels, I forgot to talk about this, are just fine. They look fine. Nothing is wrong with those, so I'm taking that as a great sign that everything is fine. So to end this video off, I just want to say thank you to all of you. You guys are absolutely amazing, and the response that I've gotten from my announcement video and on my Instagram as well, I'm just so blown away by the amount of support and love and just the excitement that I feel from all of you. I just feel like I'm part of this big family, and that you guys are all so excited for me. It just warms my heart, and I'm so excited to share this journey with you guys. It's just, it's such an exciting time, and I'm just so happy that I could share this with all of you. So anyways, you guys, if you'd like to follow along with me on my pregnancy journey, make sure you guys do subscribe and like this video. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.